Okay guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to pre-fill the third-party financing addendum and what everything in this addendum means, including some sections here which will actually protect your client in the case that there's a problem with their loan and they won't have to lose their earnest money. So check it out. How to fill in the third-party financing addendum. Okay, based on everything that you pre-filled in the dot loop, whenever you filled in the, whenever you added the people to the loop, a lot of that information gets merged over onto here. Okay, in option number 1, all you have to really check is what kind of loan is your client getting. Okay, the most common loan is going to be a conventional loan, or C, an FHA loan. Okay. However, it could very well be a Texas veteran loan, which is B, D, a VA loan for somebody who was in the military. Okay. It could be E, a USCA guaranteed financing, or it could be a reverse mortgage financing, letter F. Where you find this is going to be on the pre-approval letter that your client sent you. Okay. And right here, it should disclose what type of loan it is. Right here, if you look, loan type and program, okay, this is a fixed 30-year conventional loan. So right here, we're gonna put A, and now we gotta fill in all of the blanks on letter A, okay? If it's A, then typically a lot of these are very standard, okay? So now you're gonna fill in either option 1 or option 2. The most common one is gonna be option 1, okay, which says that this is a first mortgage loan and the principal amount of how much are they financing, okay? How much are they, and this is, you get this from the 1 to 4 contract where you put in how much the bank is financing the buyer, okay? So that is how much the principal loan is going to be, okay? Because yes, the purchase price is $360,000. However, the loan is only going to be for 75% because the buyer is putting 25% down payment per this pre-approval letter where it says that the loan to value ratio is 75%. Okay? So it's going to be $270,000 excluding any financing PMI premium due in full, and it's either going to be 15 or 30 years. Right here, we did establish that this is a conventional fixed 30-year loan, okay, with an interest not to exceed blank, okay? Sometimes you may be able to see what the interest rate over here is on the pre-approval. Okay, we don't have that, or I don't see it. Okay. However, because of today's market, I'm going to put that this that the interest rate that, again, you would actually get this from the lender. Okay. And if this is incorrect, actually the lender will let you know to make some modifications. Okay. But based off of what the market is today and what I can assume really, what the interest rate is going to be is with an interest rate not to exceed 6% per annum for the first 30 years of the loan, with the origination charges as shown on the buyer's loan estimate for the loan not to exceed 1% of the loan. Okay? This is pretty standard of what gets filled in here. Again, if this is incorrect, the lender, when they receive this executed contract, will let you know if this needs to be amended. Okay? Ideally, we want the client to have a 3% interest rate. However, as you guys know, it's August of 2022. Interest rates are about 5.75% at the moment, and so that's what we're going to put in today's offer. Okay. Once you select the financing, number 2 is there a second mortgage loan? Typically, if there is, the pre-approval letter will also, and the lender will also let you know that. Okay. So for this offer, we're not going to fill in anything in option 2 because it doesn't apply. We skip down to option number 2. Okay. Now this says that the buyer's approval, okay, that there is an approval of financing. Approval for the financing described above will be deemed to have been obtained when the buyer approval and property approval are obtained. Time is of the essence of this paragraph, and strict compliance with the time of this performance is required. Okay? It's either going to be option A or option B. Either the contract is subject to the buyer obtaining approval, or this box down here that says that the contract is not subject to the buyer obtaining approval. Okay? We're going to select option number A, and we're going to unselect this other box. Okay? So option number A, and we're going to say that we want 18 days to get the final approval. What this means is that the bank will have 18 days to finalize all the underwriting, all the due diligence that they have to complete to say, okay, your client is approved for the loan. And that's a completely different field that we don't get involved with. However, for my contract, it is standard that I request 18 days for the buyer to be able to approve financing. Okay? Now, let's see here. Okay. Now this does cover the buyer. Okay. As far as, so it says, if the buyer cannot obtain an approval, the buyer can give written notice to the seller within those 18 days after the effective date of the contract, and this contract will be terminated and the earnest money will be refunded to your client. Okay. So if for whatever reason, okay, the client does not obtain the approval for the loan within the 18 days. Say that it was it's Diana and Joseph that are the buyers, and Diana ends up losing her job in the next 2 weeks, okay? If that happens within the next 18 days, it was unforeseen, or for whatever reason, say that the credit report was pulled again and their credit score dropped, they're not able to get the loan. If it happened within this 18 days of that due diligence and underwriting period that the bank, that the lender has, this 18 days, the lender would provide written notice, okay, saying, hey, unfortunately the client did not qualify for the loan, so we have to terminate. In this paragraph right here covers your client that even though we're out of option period, they will not lose their earnest money. Now, by this point, they will have lost if they paid for an inspector, if they paid for HOA documents, if they paid for a survey, if they paid for however much they paid for the option period. All of that money, unfortunately, will be lost. However, the 1% earnest money is covered under this term. Okay? The next box is going to be paragraph number 4. And you got to note that this is only an FHA required provision. Because this is a conventional loan, we're going to fill this in with NA. Okay? All right? And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If there was anything else that might have been missed or any questions you may have, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. I will be more than happy to help you. For those of you that don't have my contact number, I am Luis Flores with the House Matchmaker Real Estate Group, and my phone number is 832-352-6437. Go out there, kill it in real estate, and go make some money. Thank you so much.